We start by toasting the walnuts in a preheated oven at 180 degrees Celsius for about 10 minutes. Keep an eye on them to avoid them getting burnt. Then roughly chop them into small pieces and divide them into 2 portions. One is 110 grams while the other is 30 grams. Spray some water mist onto the toasted walnuts, adding 2 tablespoons of flour. Mix well until the walnuts are well coated with flour. The flour here acts like glue and prevents the walnuts sinking down to the bottom of the batter. Then set them aside. Now turn the oven temperature up to 220 degrees Celsius to get it nice and hot for baking the muffins. Mash the bananas before making the batter. It will make the process a lot smoother and faster. Mix the vegetable oil and melted butter together until they are completely blended. This combination is not only making the muffins soft and tender, but also provide a rich and creamy flavor. Then add in the sour cream, which can enhance the overall flavor profile. The subtle tang balances the sweetness and adds depth to the taste. If you don't have sour cream on hand, you can use the same amount of Greek yogurt as a substitute. Your muffins will still turn out moist and delicious. Now for the eggs, 1 egg at a time. Mix well before adding the next. Next, whisk in the mashed bananas and vanilla extract until everything is well combined. The final step for our wet ingredients is to mix in the light brown sugar and caster sugar. The brown sugar adds a rich caramel flavor, while the caster sugar provides sweetness and a delicate texture. I've already reduced the sugar in the recipe to keep the muffins a bit healthier, but they will still be deliciously sweet and visually appealing. Now let's move on to the dry ingredients: sieving flour, baking powder, baking soda, salt, cinnamon, and nutmeg. There are some reasons why we need to sieve our dry ingredients. Sieving helps remove clumps, incorporates air for a lighter texture, ensures even distribution of leavening agents, and improve mixings. This way, our muffins will turn out perfectly textured and fluffy. Gently fold and mix the dry ingredients into the mixture until there are no dry bits in it. Please remember, do not overmix, as this can cause gluten to form and can make the muffins tough. As you can see, I'm mixing while scraping the sides and bottom of the bowl to ensure everything is well combined and to minimize over-mixing. Finally, add in the flour-coated walnut pieces. Gently fold them in until they are evenly distributed. Our muffin batter is done. Yours should look like something like this. Here I have a 12-hole cupcake pan lined with 9 of these adorable tulip muffin cases to achieve that bakery-style look. Fill each case with muffin batter almost to the top to achieve that classic dome shape once they are baked. I like using an ice cream scoop to ensure even portions and keep things mess-free. Sprinkle the remaining toasted walnut pieces on top to give the muffins an extra crunch. Then use either your finger or the back of a spatula handle to gently press them into the batter. This will keep them from popping up during baking. Bake them in the preheated oven at 220 degrees Celsius for 5 minutes to boost the rise. Then lower the temperature to 180 degrees Celsius and continue to bake for further 16 to 18 minutes or until cooked through. Let the baked muffins sit in the pan for 5 minutes because they are very hot. When you can comfortably handle them, place them on a wire rack to cool down completely. This allows air to circulate around the muffins, preventing them from becoming soggy on the bottom. Let's take a moment to appreciate these beauties before we dig in. These banana walnut muffins are a delightful treat with a tender crumb and soft texture. The walnuts are evenly distributed throughout, adding a satisfying crunch in every bite. Perfect for breakfast, afternoon tea, or even dessert. They offer a deliciously balanced flavor and a comforting, wholesome experience. I'm so excited for you to try this recipe. As you can see, the recipe is pretty straightforward, but the result is impressive, isn't it? I'm sure once you have tried these homemade muffins, you will never go back to the bakery. If you enjoyed this recipe, please give the video a thumbs up, share it with friends, and leave a comment below. I would love to hear your thoughts or any variations you tried. Please make sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bells for more baking adventure. Thanks for joining me in the kitchen today. Head over to the description box for the full recipe and let's get baking. Bye!